Welcome, everyone. Today is a very sad day. First of all, I'd like to say if, a very small channel, chances are family and friends won't be watching this, but if you do happen to stumble on it, I'd like to give my condolences to Adam the Woo's family and friends. I just heard the news this morning before I went to work. I've been just thinking about it a lot all day at work. You wouldn't be looking at me on the screen right now if it wasn't for Adam the Woo and his untimely passing. And it's very weird just rewatching videos that he just posted a couple days ago, and then to find this out. But that's life, and it's also another one of the reasons that I wanted to create a channel and document some things. For that very reason, when one of my best friends died a couple of years ago, that's really, it was kind of a combination of that. I already wanted to do it. I was lucky enough to meet Adam the Woo at Fenway Park back in 2022. It's the thumbnail photo of this, and we talked for half an hour, 45 minutes. It was, I even said to him, I'm like, this is, I've been watching you for years, and you've never seen me before in your life. And it felt like he knew me also. It was a very, I was kind of nervous. I'm not going to lie. I was kind of nervous. But we talked about baseball, obviously, punk rock, and a lot about YouTube. And he was traveling the country. He was not only going to different baseball stadiums to see the Rays, which was his team, but he was also doing vlogs with smaller YouTube channels. And he had gone to Lynn Woods when he was up here. So me being from Lynn and familiar with Lynn Woods, I was telling him that you could go into the Stone Tower and do Dungeon Rock before a certain time. And he even jokingly, after we talked about that, I wanted to do a YouTube, and he said maybe at some point he'd come back and I could show him. I didn't exchange contact information or anything, but he was very good at just finding people that were vlogging that had smaller channels. And he was very encouraging. And I told him, I'm like, I never really knew what I wanted to do with my life until I saw what you did. What he did. I was like, that's the best thing ever, to just go and adventure. And eventually, and he told me it wasn't easy for a long time. He didn't even know that you could make a living doing what he did. He just wanted to do it, so he did it. And I'm very blessed that I got to meet him. And I'm very sad. It's like losing a friend. I met him in real life one time, and but I've been watching him every video. I've watched old videos that for before I started watching. It was really COVID. When COVID, I don't know if you're still not supposed to say that on YouTube, but it's not like I get a heck of a lot of views anyway. But I was supposed to go to Walt Disney World. I actually have posted some videos from when I went in 2021, because I was supposed to go March 19th. I was supposed to leave 2020. So the entire world shut down right before. When this was several days before. I just looked up on YouTube, Disney World closing, 'cause someone had told me that the Disney World was closing. That was supposed to be the first place I was going, and that's how I found him. He popped up. He was actually at Disney World when they announced it. So then he kind of just kept popping up. Needless to say, I didn't go on my vacation, but I did take those 2.5 weeks off. So that's when I subscribed and I started watching a lot of his older videos and seeing what he was really all about. And it was awesome. It was, you know, him and Traveling Robert is another one that I got into, and that was more researching going to Key West that I found him. So like, and Adam the Woo just had so much content. You know, he had the second channel, daily vlog channel. I did get the hat. I have a shirt somewhere too. You may have seen it in other videos that I posted, but I feel like I'm in a. I keep waiting to wake up and not have this be the case. But I'm very devastated. I mean, for 6 years, just about 6 years, I've been watching every day, you know, and it was, yeah. So, I mean, that was the main reason. He told me I didn't actually start this channel for over a year after that, but it was one of my good friends had passed away, and I also had talked to him about it, and that you know it really makes you think we're not here forever. You know, why be scared? Why be nervous? And don't get me wrong, when I'm out making these videos, I don't know about scared, but I definitely get nervous. And I actually think back to things like, you know, he got yelled at by lots of different people all the time, you know, telling him he can't film certain places. And you know, he took that pretty well. I mean, I had one guy want to throw me off a balcony because I was filming the front of a J.C. Penney at a mall. Um, so yeah, it's I don't know. I just kind of wanted to make a video. I was like I might just stop making videos, but I won't. I'll keep doing it. I'll probably do the parade. I mean, it's Christmas Eve tomorrow. You know, this all happened yesterday. I just found out this morning. So it's just really it's really weird. It's really hard. And right before Christmas, I have one more day to work. God willing. And if the creek don't rise, is that what he would say? I don't know. It's just a very eerie day, eerie feeling, and I cannot say that I'm not absolutely devastated by this loss. I did actually hope that at some point maybe bumping into him again. And but even just watching his videos, I mean, that's I'll never be as anywhere close to as good as him, but uh, it, it's just very sad. But that's life. That's life. You know, it comes to an end, and you never know when that's going to be. So, for all I know, I could be gone in a week. I could be gone tomorrow. You know, you never know. But thank you for watching. Thanks for kind of being my therapy. I have been talking to people, you know, today. Um, but yeah, thank you for watching. I I want to be like, oh, give it a big thumbs up, smash that subscribe, but I don't even. I'm just so out of it, I guess. Anyways, peace. Be good to each other. Life's short. Peace.